Yada-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh shit. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What up? What up? What up? Yo yo. What yo yo? Logan. Journey of a new entrepreneur in the house. What up, Invasion? What up, Joe? Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. That's funny. What's up? What are y'all up to today, man? I'm about to wrap up doing this roof cleaning, house wash. Nice day today. What up, Danny? Nice day outside. Nice day. Making a little jack money, baby. You know. Oh man. Y'all already know. Down, 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 down. Just a good old boy. Never made no harm. Maybe I never saw been through in the long since the day was born. What's up, Odyssey? It's hard to do this shit and film at the same time. Oh man. So this back part is an addition. It's an addition onto the house. It is not. It is not the. Gotta make sure you get on both sides under these types of exposed soffits, because you get one side and there's all kinds of cobwebs on the other side. Best believe that's where they're looking. Best believe, boys and girls. Y'all already know. My lava box ain't mounted up yet, but it will be. It will be. It's the last day. Last roof cleaning with the trailer. The last one. I got all my bulkheads and everything. That should fucking trailer. I hate that trailer. It's all right though. Got me where I'm at. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. See, all right. So let me show you here. See all that? It's all been treated up there. All that was green. All that. It's all white, dude. It's all. It's insane. All right. How much? All right. How much is up there? I mean, all down here, all in here. It's all been treated. I do that first, and then I come back and do the rest of the place. Done all this. Coming back here, doing this, and this is the last side. I should have really started on this side because it, well, just whatever side's in the shade. What up, TJ? What up, guys? Because you know, you don't want your shit to dry, but it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Y'all out there killing it today, man. It's a nice little one-man job, you know. A little Little 1300. 1300 on the day. Not bad. Shit, I'll wake up at noon, go do this shit. Wake up at noon. Gonna go clean a house, by God. Ooh, that's a little too much gas on it. Damn, cuz. Damn, cuz. Thank you, Journey. Journey of a new entrepreneur for the $10 super chat, dude. Give me your what's your question of the day? This is impossible to do on the phone. This is gonna be good too. Asking Bobby to give you a question. It's always a treat. What's up, guys? How do you get customers? Dear Lord. Well, how do I get customers? Or how do you get customers? It just depends on where you are in your business. End game should be that we can get all our customers as repeat business. That's the hope. The first stage, though, I'm going to tell you, the first stage is laborious, dog. It's called all them free channels, church, networking, some of that stuff, man. You got to just do what you got to do early on. But marketing's the king of the game, dude. Nothing matters unless you're marketing. None of this shit matters, man. That's everybody's question, though. That's always that's the same question. So, if I could always just say, hey, man, it's marketing, then what would happen, right? Everyone would be sitting at the top of their market if they just did the shit. But it doesn't matter what I say. People, look, you just need to know this, all right? This is what you need to know. I'm going to tell you the truth. 90% of people just ain't going to do it, okay? So let me tell you what your goal is. And I said this at Washathon. I'm not betting that I'm going to get all the business or that I'm going to get more customers coming in the door. How I market is I'm betting against you that you won't do it. Like most people just won't pull the trigger on all of the facets of marketing. They just won't. They won't do AdWords. They won't have a legit site. If you're doing flyers, they won't do enough flyers. They'll do 500 and say it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? They half-ass their whole life. Their whole life, they're half-assing it. You know what I'm saying? They always go right up to it. Their whole life. They go right up to the line and turn around and run away. People who got They go out and they get a bachelor's degree, right? They get a bachelor's degree. Well, they come out of college and they go, oh, I'm scared. And they go back and get a master's degree. And they go, oh, I'm scared. 2 more years, right? And then they go back and get their doctorate. Now they're going to teach. Now they're in the brick building forever. So when do we get down to brass tacks of doing stuff? That's my question. So let's start doing stuff. Let's maybe I'm not saying education is bad, because education is very important. But you have to have the self-awareness to understand when you're starting to go in circles, right? Eventually, Tony Robbins can tell you, just do it enough times where you're like, well, I need another rephrasing of just do it. It's like, no, you don't. You just need to do shit. That's what you need to do. See what I'm saying? So that's the long way around to your how do you get customers. I think it's a deeper problem than just it's a deeper problem than just like how do I get customers. It's always fear based. The problem of getting customers, because if you had no fear, you could literally walk down this whole uh, you could walk down this road, knock on every single door, and probably get 4 or 5 customers. Yeah, but that requires having, or not. I'm not saying not having any fear, but I'm saying seeing your fear for what it is, calling its bluff, and doing it anyway. Like that's just plain and simple. So it's a great question. It's one that guys deal with a lot, but they're not even dealing with that question. They're dealing with their own fear. That's all. That's what they're asking. That they're asking for the easiest way to not get a spanking. And there ain't no way out of spankings in life. You're gonna get spanked. You either gonna get spanked long term from poverty, okay, from being broke. That's a slow spanking for your whole life. Think about that. It's like a slow death. Thank you, Odyssey. Man, I appreciate that, dude. Thanks for that $9 super chat. Let me see your question, dude. How long after a house wash has been painted should you wait before hitting it with house wash mix? I have someone who wants their soffits cleaned after having it painted a week ago. Okay, well, if they painted it with that Sherwin-Williams organic paint, you don't ever hit it with a house wash mix. You don't ever do that. So make sure you ask them that they didn't do that. Okay, just check that box off, because that shit'll run, and you'll be paying for a new painter. B, dude, I would say it's cured whenever it's cured, right? Paint has a cure time. I'm not sure of how long that is, but I would say after the cure time, you should be able to go, because you're 20 to 1 in your downstream, so it's still very, very light. It's not a whole lot of chems. So, do y'all understand the whole, like, you either get a spanking hard now, or you get to get spanked soft your whole life? All right, like that shit sucks, man. I'm telling you. And if once you start becoming aware of that and understanding that your question is not really that question, the question is, how do I get over my fear of pulling the trigger? That's the question. Because business principles are business principles. They just work, okay? Marketing just works, right? If you get a website done, you're welcome, Odyssey. Thank you. If you get a website done by a pro company, there's a certain amount of time it's going to take. Depending on the competition, it's going to start to rank, right? If you have a lot of competition, you may have to get some off-page SEO to pop it up there, because those main guys are going to have that. They're going to have that guy. So it's always a question of how do I put my money where my mouth is, man? Shit, I can't figure out another solution. To me, that's what it's always come down to. And I used to be scared of it. I used to be scared to do that. So I understand the fear. I understand it. I know it's your own brain telling you a bullshit story, some depression era story that you're gonna end up under the bridge. Oh, you're gonna end up. You know what you gotta say to yourself? No, hell no. I don't give a shit if I gotta live on the street with the damn Simpson pressure washer next to my body while I sleep, chained to my leg. Your boy's gonna get it. All right. That's the kind of just dog like attitude. You understand? You're just a dog, son. And early on, dude, if you broke, you got to be that way. You need to take whatever comes, man. See, if you broke, you can't try to be too picky. You just got to get momentum how you get momentum. All right. And so understanding that maybe if you're broke and you're starting, the price you charge now won't be the price you charge later, right? You may charge more later because you got more volume. But right now, you got to charge something to get started. And I'm not saying be stupid. I'm saying you got to charge what you need to charge to get the job. But the shift, I'm going to tell you, dude, that shift from desperation to high ticket, huh, that's one of the hardest jumps anybody's going to make because they train their brain. They get these dopamine responses as soon as they get a job. Boom, it hits them with that dope. That dope hits them. Oh, it's such a good feeling when you get somebody calling you saying they want to do the job with you. So understand that you're going to have to make a shift after you get your marketing tight, after you get all these things, because look, dude, running a business off of just sheer volume sounds like utter hell to me. Being the cheapest guy, having people nitpick your work when they're paying the lowest price, dude, they can kick rocks. Gladly, I will introduce them to rock kicking. See, I will help them out the door. That last step is a doozy. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Like, that's just how I am. What up, MTH? So that shift, though, be mindful. If you're just starting and you're broke, you're having to get jobs, you're having to do the things you need to do. And I'm about to have to rinse these damn windows because shit's gonna dry. All right. So you have to do what you need to do to get the jobs, but that shift, bro, do not get stuck in the vortex. Uh, you are going to welcome yourself to a world of hell if you get stuck in that low ticket vortex. All right. And, I'll root you on from the sidelines, but I'll also be chuckling because you gotta conquer your own fear, bud. All right. You got to get over it. So I think that was a good, Bobby gave me a good soapbox today of how do I get customers. That ain't the real question. The real question is, how do I challenge my own fear and pull the trigger on those main mechanisms that I need to get into, that I need to purchase, that I need to invest in, okay? It ain't about how you get customers, dog. Look, look, get you a legit site, all right? Gator, you just gonna have to get you some, oil stains, dude. It's not one of them things, man. Like, you're never really gonna get it all the way out, so, all right. MTH. Well, good. It can be snake oil, and they can call the guy who's going to stand on a ladder and pressure wash their vinyl. Happy birthday. You played yourself. You see? Look, here's the deal, man. When you got enough calls coming in, you can't be played. What are you going to do? How you going to get me back? Well, I can only do 200. It's like, well, you're, the sad part is I have 10 more of you to get to. So, joke's on you. But, it's just like, let those other bottom feeders go have that stuff, man. Hey, they got to eat. Little catfish. You know what I mean? Little catfish scraping up that bottom stuff. I see him running down the road with that little D-Wall sitting out the back of that dang thing. I see him. Hey, look, everybody's got to start somewhere. but you ain't got to stay there. All right. Everybody's got to start somewhere, but you ain't got to stay there. I ain't got no respect for a dude who ain't going to charge for his work. That's just plain and simple. Y'all know that about me. I ain't got no respect for a dude who's going to be like, I'm going to undercut the market. It's like, well, you're really just undercutting your kids. Dang, dog. What's that about, bro? Oh, no, I ain't undercutting my kids. Yeah, you are. Oh, man. That's what it is, bro. Hey, we can make shit up all day. You know what I mean? We can make it up, make it feel good, shine a turd, put some icing on top. It's cool. It is what it is. Everybody knows it is what it is, even you. And that's same thing for me, man. I know what it is. I'm just done with my own bullshit. See? I got fed up. What up, Pedro, and what up, Mike? See, I got fed up with my own narrative, see? And so what I do is I just cross examine. I cross examine every thought I have. Every thought. Most of it's thought drunk. See what I'm saying? And if you can figure out how to cross examine your thoughts and figure out where they're coming from, you'll figure out that most of them are nonsense. Most of them are trying to keep you broke. Right? Facts. I wish it wasn't that way. But this is why, the 80% is the 80%, right? That's the reason. This is why, you got those sheep type people. This is why there's very few people who are out of line in class. The class clown. Oh, this is one of my favorites. He has ADD, right? They give you ADD. You know what that is? That's called you're brilliant, and we have to like curb your brilliance so that you'll fall back in line with the rest of the obedient children. That's what that is. Because there's so many ADD rich people out there who have massive businesses. But you know what? School's going to tell you that you got a problem. You need to take some drugs. I got a drug for that. But what if you have a superpower? You ever thought of that? What if ADHD is a superpower, dude? What if you're like just uber creative and like all you got to do is figure out how to implement, right? Because when doctor gave me ADHD, man, he tried to say you need this medication, and I took it for a little bit, it made me feel like shit, so I quit taking it, and I figured out that oh wait, the witch doctor, the guy with the acronym, he gave me a spell. The spell is, and this is some insane sales tactics here, okay? You got to watch this. When you start understanding propaganda and you start understanding hierarchies and you start understanding how they work, he gives you a little spell, okay? Like, he says, you got a little problem. You're not like the normal kids. You're not like the herd over there, Johnny. I got a pill for you. You see? But what if Johnny said, you damn right I ain't like them bunch of yahoos. I'm better than them. Oh, now here comes Baptist guilt. Baptist guilt's running in the background. Who are you to think that you're better than them? What do you mean? I just am. So now what happens is they deem you arrogant. They deem you cocky. Anything they can do to get you back in line. Anything. They will pull out all the stops to get you back in line. And let me tell you something. If you got an attitude about your work and you're excellent and you're killing it and you're charging for it and you're badass and you're integral and you show up on time, do you be as cocky as you want to be, baby? You know why? Because the people who are purging that on you and saying that you got a problem or you got whatever you got, they're speaking from their own insecurity, dude. That's all they're doing. They're purging their childhood shit out on you. Well, He's squirming. You'll watch people. They can't stand it, dude. They'll start shaking. They cannot stand it when someone actually can stick their chest out and be proud of who they are. So fathers in this group, you teach your sons. No, the world's going to try to beat him down. All right. It's your job to build him up. It's your job to work his ass off and make him better. And you know what? It's also your job to make him know he's better because everybody else is going to tell him to calm that down. Dude, there's so many wealthy people that you see a face. You see a face. Behind closed doors, they're lions. Behind closed doors, they know they're the best. You see an interview. You see the Oprah interview. Yes, oh, I'm really thankful. And they are. They are. That's fair. But behind closed doors, they're like, I'm a motherfucking genius, bro. I'm a genius. And they keep killing it and they don't let anyone slow them down. All right. It's very contrarian. But if you'll notice, you see all this out here, dude? All this, all of it. Look, 80%, bro. 80%. All right. And meanwhile, it can be a good life. Sure. What up, Fast Lane? Jesse, what up, dude? But don't buy it, bro. Don't buy that. Usually what they're telling you, you gotta take it with a grain of salt, okay? Because they're trying to keep you in line. They're trying to keep you, and they'll, you know what, they'll rationalize it under the guise of helping you. Listen, this is just for your own good. It's just for your own good. You just need to take this pill, and everything will be all right. We care. We do. Of course. Just take this. You know, you'll get your problems, your issues in check. You're not like the other kids, but you're really brilliant. You're really actually brilliant. What? And this is why hopefully you guys get something out of this channel, man. If you get something out of this video, give it a thumbs up, man. Look, this channel ain't even about pressure washing, dude. It's about 95% about life. One of my boys said that on here. He said Aaron's the only guy who has a pressure washing channel. It's 5% about pressure washing, 95% about life. No, that's what it is, and that's what I truly, truly believe it. No, actually, John, I'm at a very high ticket job, so I'm taking my time. Wait, what? Um, so I got one side left. We're gonna go hit it. But I think that might encircle a few of the questions that were asked. How to get customers. You're more brilliant than you think you are. All right. People are gonna try to hold you down. Dude, even your bro, even your wife, even your husband. You gotta watch it, dude. There ain't nobody that can come in the walls here. All right. You gotta be of your own source. All right. Nobody gets to touch that. Nobody. Just because you signed a piece of paper and stood up in front of your family and said some stuff, all right, and exchanged a few little things, you know what I mean? Give you a ring, you give me a ring. No, no, no. That does not entitle someone to your mind. Okay? That's your mind. All right? Ain't nobody entitled to that. All right? So, as always, lean and mean, baby. We're going to go kill it. I hope you guys are good. Hey, if you got kids out there, man, if you're a dad, all right? Right? Okay, so AK just said something. There's a fine line between arrogance and confidence. The thing is, if you're confident and competent, it's almost indistinguishable from arrogance. And I believe that. I agree with you because I think that the people who have insecurities, they'll tell you, don't get over your raising now. Don't get bigger than your britches now. So you're going to sit there and say, well, what about Muhammad Ali? What about Babe Ruth? What about all these people who I look up to who just called their shot, pointed to the seats, the cheap seats, and said, I'm going to hit this sumbitch out the park? That's what's going to happen. It ain't about an if. It ain't about a win. I'm gonna do it. You need to be glad that your boy's up to bat. That's what he said. That's how they said it. You should be glad I'm here. right? They didn't say, well, I'm just look. Hey, Hamid's over here killing it, dude. He ain't got time for this shit. 2,500 on the day, bro. Dude went to Washathon, completely like became a beast. Just, it's insane what that dude's doing out there, dude. Right? Dude went to Washathon, just transformed. Hulk smash. Right? So, yeah, he better close that window. That window better be shut, or I'm gonna spray water down in that window. Brother, you better shut that window, cause I'm here. We talked. All right. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Give this video a thumbs up, man. Hope you guys are well. Hope you're killing it. All right. Leave a message, bro. I'm busy. I'm talking to my peeps, bro. I'm busy. Lava box, lava. You already know.